G'day mates. If you own an Android device, you can now head on over to the Play Store and download the SleepHQ Android App. And today I'm going to show you how to use it. Before we begin, I quickly want to say thank you, big thank you, to a good mate of mine and fellow SleepHQ Pro member, Todd Wactini Wackford. G'day Todd. He's been instrumental in the development of the app. He's battled through a brain aneurysm. He thinks it was caused by sleep apnea. I have a feeling it was caused because he's an Android developer, and also our other Android developer, William, who's also been battling away for many months now, and also my BFF, SleepHQ developer extraordinaire, Adzi. So thanks guys, huge effort, and I'm just happy that it's released in beta. So head on over to the Play Store, type SleepHQ. Here's our app. There we go, SleepHQ Early Access. All right, check it out. Looking very, very nice. All right, already got 100 plus downloads. Hey! So we'll tap open. Here we go. And normally you'll just log into your SleepHQ account. If you don't have one, make sure you join. All right, so here we are. Now, most of you will already be familiar with our web layout. This is the dashboard view here, the daily view. You can check out all your charts. Looking very nice. You can switch between different devices, between your CPAP machine. If you've got no touring, I'll show you how to connect that up in a moment. Then you've also got your trend view. But what I want to show you today is really the connections menu, because this is sort of what you've been missing out on, the ability to connect up with Google Health to sync in your sleep stage data, your step count and all that stuff, and also add a no touring if you've got one. All right, so we're in the connections tab here. You can see now we have this Health Connect, so we can tap on that, and then we'll scroll down to app permissions. All right, and here we have the apps that can access data stored in Health Connect, and we need to add SleepHQ to that list so we can access that health information like your sleep stages and so on. And you can see I've already done it. So if SleepHQ here is in this not allowed access, you would tap on it. All right, and then just tap allow all. I'm not going to do that, so just tap allow all, and then basically you're enabling SleepHQ to access Health Connect, to pull in that health data, to sync it up with your CPAP therapy data and also your O-touring data. Now, it's important here, really important, that you scroll down here to where it says additional access. All right, tap that. Access data in the background. We want that on, because what that means is our app will automatically keep grabbing that data, pulling it in without you having to manually do it, okay? So make sure you have that toggled on, and then we just go back. So we go back, 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 back. All right, there we go. And then you can see here it says background synchronization. I've got that toggled on. All right, and you can see here frequency every 3 hours. So you can change that if you like, change it to every hour if you like, and that means every hour the SleepHQ app will go in to your Health Connect, have a look around, see if there's any new data there, grab it, pull it into our system and chart it and analyze it for you. Okay, that's how it works. Now we also have a data source priority. Some of you might have a number of wearables collecting health information, and this is where you can choose which source you want. Now, it's a good idea to only have a single source. For example, you might, just choose Fitbit for your sleep stages and your step count. All right. The reason being is if you have multiple sources, then we'll be getting all this data from the different sources and it will double up. All right. So you can see here steps. I'm just going to choose the Ultra Human. Like a little Ultra Human here. I've got a few different rings, bits and pieces. You might have a smart scale at home. If you've got a smart scale, that's pretty cool. You can connect it up and track your weight, active calories, same sort of thing. And then you've got your sleep sessions, which is really important. Okay, I've chosen the Ultra Human as well. So then just tap Save Changes. All right, and you're good to go. All right, and then we've also got the sync history here. So we can tap the sync history and it will show what's going on there. So the sleep's been synced. Here, I can tap on that and it shows you the payload. All right, so I'll just come back now. All right, so next up, let's sync a SleepHQ O2 Ring Pro so we can track our blood oxygen levels, our heart rate, and our movement data. Now, for the first release, it's only compatible with the SleepHQ O2 Ring Pro. Future releases, we will add more compatibility to older versions and other rings and so on, okay? But those other rings have a completely different software developer kit, and it's just an insane amount of work. I mean, this is hard enough as it is, so we will get to it, but just for this first release, it's been so long, we just needed to get it out. All right, so I'm gonna put the ring on. I've already added my ring, but you will go add O2 ring, and then make sure you've got, Bluetooth on your device. You put your ring on, your ring will pop up, and then you will have it here. Okay, here's my ring here. And you can see here, it is connecting. There you go. It's found new files from the ring and it's downloading them now. Okay, there we go. Is it just the one file? I think it is. All right, cool. So it's downloaded the file now. And we also have, I think the iOS members might be a little bit jealous of this. We have live vitals with the Android app. All right, so we've got the real-time chart here. We've got real-time blood oxygen levels, real-time heart rate, the battery. And we also now include the perfusion index, this PI number over here, currently at 13.5. It'll jump around a little bit, but this is a measurement of the signal quality from the ring. All right, it's a measurement of your pulse strength. Now, a number between 5 and 10 is a nice, strong signal. Between 1 and 5 is a moderate signal, still very good. Once you go below 1, you've got like a weak signal and you might need to change up your ring position on your thumb or your finger, wherever you wear it. And if you're below 0.3, it's a very weak signal. It's not going to be very accurate, okay? Now we have added an Easter egg, and it's a bloody good one. So if you like, have a look around the app and see if you can find it. I love it. It's currently hidden though, okay? Then you got a few other bits and pieces down here. You got your SleepHQ file sync, where you can check out your sync history from the O2 ring. You can set up your alerts. If your blood oxygen level drops below 88, you might want the ring to vibrate and so on. Or if your heart rate goes above 120, you might want it to vibrate. It's up to you guys. Some people like the alerts, some people don't. I think they're quite handy. Then you've got your ring settings where you can change things like the vibration intensity of the ring. Just work your way through it, guys. Figure that stuff out. It's pretty straightforward. And then the last tab here is all the menu options that you'll be used to on the SleepHQ web app, where you've got your journal, your different devices and accessories, your reports, your share links, connected accounts, mask analytics. You guys are gonna love this. It's coming up soon. Sleep studies, that's another project we're working on, and it is awesome. I wonder if it's gonna work for me here. Yeah, it is. So basically, with the SleepHQ app, you can now do like full-on diagnostic sleep studies. Remember when you first got diagnosed and you got that great big report? We can now do this in SleepHQ via the rings. It's amazing. Actually, if you stick around to the end of this video, I'll show you what it looks like. Really, really cool. All right, so lots of exciting projects on the go. You can head on over to the SleepHQ Pro community, chat with other members, and have a ball. Now, two more things just before I go. Number one, for this first release, it doesn't have the CPAP SD card upload functionality. We are adding that. And number two, in order for you to track your sleep stages, here it is here. Here's my sleep stages here. Not looking too shabby on this particular night. You need to have data from either a CPAP or an O2 ring. What I mean by that is you can't just jump into bed with your Fitbit on and then look at your sleep stage information in SleepHQ. It needs to be synced with one of those two devices. We will most likely change that though in the future. So you just have this great, nice big sleep health dashboard, even if you don't have a CPAP machine or an O2 ring. All right. Anyway, I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers.